It's really bizarre.
Long video. Yeah.
I know. I was like, I couldn't believe what's how I was like, Jesus, you know.
And we are live.
Oh,
we're live. Hey, what's going on? That was a great video. That
yes.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
And I was just telling them that, like, before we start playing Astonishing Swordsman and Sources of Hyperborea and our Screaming for Vengeance campaign, that I came downstairs and I have all these dice, you know, from all these cans of whoop ass, and they're all in these. This thing was full, and my daughter had been really quiet. She's 25, and she's down here, and she's got them all arranged by color and everything. Maybe a set of rainbow dice. You can use this for your game tonight, Dad. And I'm like, this is great. And also I can think to myself is, you touch my dice.
They're useless now. I need to buy 800 dice again now.
Nobody touches my dice. Yeah, that's great. That's great. So anyhow, I think it's session 3 of our Screaming for Vengeance campaign, and we left you guys off. We're at the let's see. I should be sharing content right now, and I have to go look for this photograph because it's been a while since I took this photograph of this map, and it's not. It was not that. I can tell you that.
Oh my God, it's scary.
Yeah, no, that's from the Library Kids game. That was the photograph I was looking for. I couldn't find during the video. That's
like, wow, we've got fan art already.
That's what the monster looked like. Yeah, there we go. That's it.
There we go.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So that's where you guys are.
Oh, I remember it well.
Remember well. So like you guys are pretty much near the top of the map, if I remember correctly. If you're like top right, you're right of the altar looking thing, and you've decided it's time to leave, but you did shoot some arrows at these flying black, humanoid looking creatures with no faces, with the big scorpion looking tails that were carrying a few of the bound children up from those poles, because all those 13 dots surrounding the thing that says fire are poles, about 12, 15 feet, tall or more, that each one has a person on them. And now there's less people, and you managed to hit Mizgit. Actually, I believe managed to hit one with an arrow. The creature dropped the poor child a good 20 or 30 feet, to its death, and then became very upset with Mizgit and decided to fly over and successfully sting him with that scorpion-like tail, which caused quite a bit of damage. I think he has 1 hit point left, so his mojo is running out, because one of the things that this game really reinforces the idea that your hit points until you hit 0, it's kind of like your mojo and your ability to avoid the telling blow, because you heal a lot at night. So you got a nice little pinprick, but you've been slowed. This poison is making you move very, very slowly.
Green fighter, your life force is running out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And if I remember correctly, it was 3 of these flying devils around, right? It's a bunch of poles with people stuck to them, but it's only 3 of these. Only, of course.
Only 3. Now Mizgit,
as opposed to the 42 people, right?
Mizgit is wearing this robe that he took off of the chieftain, for lack of a better word, of these dancing cultists that he killed, and it's got this scarab, this cool looking scarab brooch on it, and he's also wearing this necklace he got out of the belly of a snake. But for a second, he was able to fool some of the people, because there were about 42 people dancing around that, in between those poles, and the fire. And he was able to say, "Oh, there's somebody still getting the prisoners." So about 20, about half of them, ran over to where it says "prisoners" on the lower left-hand side of the map. But there's still about 20 or so, 22, I guess, people dancing around these poles. And when you guys were fighting with the chieftain and we'll call him a shaman, for lack of a better word, that you were able to kill, and then Thule kind of like pushed him into the ashes of this fire that was producing mostly just colored smoke and colored flames. It was the people didn't see what you were doing, and the reason they didn't see what you were doing is because they're so ecstatic, at this ritual they're having, where these guys are dancing around these poles naked in some kind of fugue state, as these creatures are taking away their sacrifices that of course, people they've taken from your village and from at least one other village, the people that you were after just saved. And there's still a bunch of prisoners over where it says "prisoners." They might have been the next course. Who knows? However, getting back to your actual immediate situation, so you guys were able to get probably a little while of genre appropriate combat with these people and the creature that was in the flames or not in the flames, but in the smoke for a minute or so without anybody really noticing it. Now they've kind of started to notice. A few people have noticed that, hey, that's not really Bob. That's some other guy wearing his clothes. What's going on? And so it's like little by little, these people are starting to get the idea that something is afoot. Something is amiss. Something is afoot. And what else? There was something else that was really important. Oh, yes. So the shaman type person, for lack of a better word, was trying to give the hammer, which you believe is a hammer because it's a large, heavy object wrapped in skins, to this creature that was in the fire that had blue. It was this big bloated blue kind of glob with purple tentacles and red eyes, and through the amazing strength of Arngrim, he was able to pull the hammer away from him. Something I did not believe. I had no idea how strong it was.
Arngrim had assistance from Thule and from Thorsten, so all three of us were instrumental in securing that. Yeah.
Right. So that's right. The three of you got it. All you actually rolled pretty well. You'll be able to get this thing away from this creature, which is now furious because it wanted to bring things to the plane. It said something about wanting
plane
to
of
Zin.
Yes.
And
you have to forge a weapon for their god. That's what they wanted.
Forge a weapon for their own god, because of course this hammer that you're trying to get back to your tribe, to your clan, is said to have been the very hammer used to forge the sword of Kemmer, that guy. And so that's kind of where you're at this exact moment. I think the only person that's taken damage is Miskit. I think everybody else is hale and hearty at this exact moment.
Not for long.
And not for long, right? But we don't know. We don't know. So I think at this point, I only had the rest of you guys were kind of trying to scramble up the side of the hill, and if I recall correctly, I think for a second Thule wasn't quite sure if you wanted to dash out into the middle of everybody and start slaughtering them like pigs, and then run up
Thorsten
the
pulled him back, and
right,
he hesitated and went back with him. Started.
Yeah, but things have changed because
things have changed. Yeah, because things have changed.
Because Miskit is hit.
And I keep on thinking of Ray, what the heck is that movie? Dun, 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 dun. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Where they're going up Devil's Mountain, and the one guy gets hit by the poison gas, and they have to leave him. As you guys are scrambling up there, because now you're trying to be the safe retreat with this large object, and I guess you've decided that even though these creatures are taking your kin, that you really need to get the heck out of Dodge. And of course, the only other thing that's really kind of a problem is that on the bottom of the map, if we were to continue off the map, that squiggly line is of course like the kind of like cliff that you had to scale. Not really cliff, but like mountainish, sort of thing. On the other side of that is Boog waiting with your horses, and of course the other two fellows are with you and really haven't done very much because they've been kind of freaked out, the younger members of your clan.
Yeah.
And so they're a little further up on the
ridge,
on the cliff, on the ridge.
Yeah.
There you go. That's I have
phenomenal
patient today, but yeah, but closer on the ridge, and so they're a little safer at this exact moment, but not super safe. And I'm trying to remember what their names were at this point. The last two.
Oba and
Tikal or something.
Yeah, Takala.
Yeah,
Tikal and Ubba. Okay, yeah. All right. So we got two guys left, and so but see the problem is Boog's got all your horses.
Yeah.
He's on the wrong side because you guys actually went all the way around that ridge when people weren't noticing you because they were so busy with what they're doing.
Is Boog at the region marked pass on the
No, he's actually he's not. I mean that pass
further behind. Okay.
Yeah.
It's at the south of the map.
Oh, okay.
It's off the map. Yeah, that's kind of like imagine that the trail, if you will, kind of curves around the map from the bottom. So.
Okay, that was what was confusing me last time. So I guess we went from the south and we worked our way counterclockwise to where we are. Is that correct?
Looks like you. Looked like you went counterclockwise. You wouldn't have been able to do it clockwise because at some point you would have been stuck at that thing that says pass.
Okay. So cool. Excellent. All right. So,
and I think the only other thing that happened was like initially it was just Mizgit and this creature rolling initiative, and now you guys are technically. I mean, you're not technically in combat yet. You're just kind of scrambling up the hill, and you've seen that he's fallen with this thing that has just kind of loomed over him, is flapping over him, and has kind of zapped him.
All right. So, do we declare actions now?
If you want to get into combat.
Yeah.
I think we need to do something about Mizgit.
Declare action.
So, yeah.
Viol or Steel, we cannot leave him behind.
Help the rune graver. So, my intent is to tear the wrappings off of the hammer and see if I can smite the flying devil with the hammer of the gods.
Oh man! Oh boy! Okay.
My intent is to smack the same demon with my brand new sword.
It's true.
Okay. And
what is Thule up to?
Okay, now the way I'm imagining this, we were backing up, right?
Right.
As far as that retreat, the slow retreat.
Yeah.
And I'll be trying to now these things that are flying above us.
There's one over you right now. The other ones are still care.
So there's one, and then there. But how close are the cannibalistic tribe to us?
Jeez. I mean, like at this point, the guys that are beginning to get this idea that you guys are up to no good and are starting to like move towards you. They're still a good like.
Okay,
gosh, at least 60.
Right.
They're just at least 60 feet or so away from you. They're not.
Okay, I thought it was nipping at our heels.
If memory serves, they're buck naked, right?
They're naked.
Okay.
Yeah, they're AC 9, baby. All right. Yeah, I've got my trident. I'm going to try to. I mean, if it's close enough, I'm going to try to get at it. I mean, melee wise.
You can guys get into melee with this thing.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, and then
Mizgit, what's your intent? I think we're rolling initiative now for the next round, right?
Yeah, rolling initiative. So let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna say odds. You get to act on this round. Evens. You get to act on the next round. How about that? Okay. Sound fair? Okay, you get to act on this round. Oh, so that as the poison is getting in and you're starting to feel slow, you feel this ability.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll use my because I think I already drew my short bow because I hit one. Yeah. And that pissed it off.
Yeah, you're way too close to use a short bow on it.
Oh, okay.
This thing's like right up on top of you.
Okay, then I'll use my pointy stick. I'll take. Is it within swinging range?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This thing's like right up on top of you. So it came down, did the little scorpion tail like thing over its head.
Then yeah, I will use my my spiky stick.
Harry Howes and Harpies.
Okay, and now it's initiative time.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna roll it. Yes.
6. Nice.
I'm looking for the die. Actually, yeah. Okay, I got 4.
Excellent.
I rolled that. I got a yellow pad. I got the yellow pad here. I'm looking for the die. It went underneath it. I'm like, what the hell is it? You can't. All right.
So Arngrim is getting the wrappings off the hammer.
Okay.
So I guess that's my action, readying the hammer, right?
Yeah, I would say it's gonna take a second to do that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this would be the first round, so the 4 or the weapon class.
I'm guessing that because we're moving, although we can probably get there. Are we within? Yeah, we're within half a move of the melee, right, Ivan?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's let Mizgit attack first because he's not moving; he's just attacking, and then Del and I can try and smack
and reach him. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Do it.
You can do it.
There we go. That does not open.
Is that a 16?
AC 9.
AC 9. Okay, now you didn't actually hit AC. You didn't actually hit the creature. But thank you for playing.
You guys next round.
Cool. You're probably gonna hit first because of the trident this time if you're rushing in there.
Yeah. That's 17. What? Sorry, 3.
AC 3.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you did hit it.
Okay, good. Gigging at it straight upwards.
The frog.
And
okay.
Yeah, with the frog, and it was with 2 hands. All right, so D8. Oh, it's an 8. It's nice.
Okay. You do 8 points to this poor creature.
Actually, yeah, that'll be 9 because I got strength and the master. All right.
Okay. You do 9 points to this poor creature.
I didn't.
All right, so Torsten's got sword and shield already, so he runs and leaps and smacks it, shouting "Criver!" And I hit an armor class of 1.
Okay, you also hit this creature. This poor little
hits.
creature. Okay, so it's taken. Oh wow! All right, let me just make sure I'm right in the right spot here and mark this down so I don't lose it. Okay, gotcha. All right.
This is where we got to start playing Queen. When it attacks one of us, then it's a.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yep.
We can survive this sucker, yeah.
And another one. Another one.
All right. Anybody else have an attack? No. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Well, this thing is actually. Oh, let me see. Let's be honest. Okay, cool. This thing is pissed off.
Like that.
Understandable. Reasonable.
This thing is very pissed off.
And
let's see.
Its turn.
Who is it gonna hit? Okay, so it goes after Thule.
Uh-oh.
And let's see here. Let's do that. And let's see, what does it hit? It hits hits armor class 4. Does that hit you?
Ouch.
Does it hit armor class 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get 5.
Okay, you got 5. Okay, and it hits it hits armor class 2. It hits armor class -3. Okay, so
That's 3 hits, man. You better start warming that.
1, 2, 3. I think you're right.
I think you're right.
Jeez.
So it grabs
another
its claws with like 5 points of damage by grabbing you with its claws, and then the tail comes whipping around and stings you.
Ouch.
For 5 points. You just take 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Where you
Dang, but Uno.
Uno. Okay, now you're gonna make a saving throw. Versus let's see, poison saving throw. I believe it's a death save.
Yes, it is. But sometimes you get extra bonuses for some reasons.
Yeah, I actually got 1 for the death. Yeah.
So you're +1 for death or +2? I forget what they do for fighters. Is it just 1?
Should be +2.
Yeah, it should be +2.
Okay. Well, that still is removed with 3.
Oh,
that's a what?
That still doesn't matter because he rolled a 3.
Yeah.
So
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1. Okay. Also, you are starting to become very slow yourself.
Yeah. Can't you hear the limitations of the women and children?
Okay. All right. To be consistent, I'm going to say that you get to act this round. But Mizgit does not. Okay. So what would you fine fellows like to do?
All right.
I keep hacking at it.
Okay.
And by now I have managed to unwrap the hammer, hopefully.
Yeah.
And so what does this hammer of the gods look like?
It's something you've seen. It's not something that's like, mysterious to you. It is, it's a very well-made, really big blacksmith's hammer. Like, it just looks, it's like, who the heck could wield this thing on a forge? Yeah. It's massive. It couldn't be It couldn't be, wielded by anybody but with the like greatest of human strength. Oddly enough, you happen to have the greatest of human strength, much to my surprise.
So can he wield it one-handed, or is it like a maul for him?
Two-handed.
Oh,
right?
It's
a valid question. Yeah.
No, you're actually able to. Picking this up, you're actually able to wield this with one hand, and it's almost like the blood of the Cimmerian in you sings with the idea of wielding this thing in battle.
Well, in that case, I am going to attempt to. How does charge work again, Jose?
You can do a full move, right? And then you lose your dex bonus.
Well, can he charge on this mountainside that we're on?
Yeah, maybe it's not a good idea, right? I won't.
45-degree curve allowed, minimum distance 20 feet. I think it cannot be performed in hills or mountains.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so no.
So it's good. So I'll just rush it and try and hit it as best as I can.
Macking and whacking.
Hit it like you mean.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well then.
Hit it for the hit it.
Roll the 6-sided die. Come on.
Come on.
What a
Jeez, it's a 2.
Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Oh, it's a 6.
Ouch.
Okay, here we go.
Killing me with this.
All right, it picks up Thule. It's got him in his hand, and it like almost like it's like sniffing him, and then throws him down in the dirt.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Does not eat Thule.
That's his action?
That's his action.
Oh.
Okay, I'm smacking it twice while the other barbarian gets in town.
Yeah.
I'm setting that spear, baby.
Oh, this is good. I rolled armor class 2 and armor class 7.
Okay, so you hit it once.
All right, so that's 8 more hits.
Okay, cool. Where's this thing right now? It's 20.
You two fools, get the hell out of here!
We've hit it from 9 to 8 and something.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, that's not dead.
So now it's dead. Arngrim, come on.
Yeah. So Arngrim, I move in there and I say, "You want the hammer of the gods? Come and take it." And I will try to hit it with a 20 on the die.
No, you did not have a 20.
That's a natural, man.
Did you roll a natural 20? Did you
roll that D6? 20? Yeah.
Hang on. Here we go.
What the hell?
I
don't know what I'm looking at, but yeah, okay.
Can't do it. Try to move the camera, but
that's all right.
I just moved the tray, so it didn't
you
work.
really just rolled a natural 20. Okay, cool.
Yeah, roll a D6
at the dramatically appropriate moment. That's
the dramatically appropriate moment. Okay, so you roll. Yeah, just roll to confirm it. Just please.
Okay.
I'll confirm. Yeah, another 20.
No, not confirmed.
Not confirmed. Okay.
No.
Roll damage.
What is the damage of this hammer?
Oh, that's good. Let's see. You got
is it a 1d8? Do I roll a d8 or what's the damage die for that?
Roll a d10 for this thing.
Ooh.
+4, right?
No, plus 2 for +3 for my strength is the modifier here, and that is an 8 on the die.
Ooh, nice.
Plus 3 is 11.
Okay, and then I will roll 66.
Ooh. So the hammer does a little bit of extra damage. 66 extra damage.
6d6.
Ah, yes.
Oh man.
Ish.
5 and 6 dice. Survey says 6 and 4 is 10 and 17 more.
Ooh, yeah.
So it's 28 hits.
Yep.
Okay. 28 hits. All right. That's cool.
28. So, yeah.
I guess apparently because he was filled with the spirits of Grom, at that exact moment, you just hit at just the right, spot, or just one of those hits that ever happens every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And
G spot.
You hear like a ring.
Hey.
You hear like ringing of a bell. It's almost like somebody struck a gong.
Or an anvil, right? Or a ring of an anvil.
Yes. Yeah. So it's like the ring of an anvil, and a bolt of lightning comes out of the sky, whacks the hammer, like the creature like fries. Everybody except for Angram needs to make a save.
Oh, sorry guys, sorry.
What kind of save?
Yeah, you got to make. What kind of save?
Death save, probably.
No,
it could be an avoidance save.
Sorcery.
Yeah, probably. Is there maybe death ray or supernatural?
No. Then make a death save.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I had to say it.
16. You got it.
16.
Okay.
Freaking 10. It was on 20 and then it rolled back over to the 8.
Okay. All right. And let's see how these guys do. Okay, well, no, they don't make it either. All right, cool.
Oh no.
So, and actually,
they don't make it either.
Let's see how these guys do. Okay, let's see how these other guys do.
Well, it's 17. If it's 17 damage, it's gonna be pretty bad for everybody involved.
This was a big lightning bolt that came down.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, do I have the saves here? Saves. Okay. I'll make sure to see what these guys have to do. Man.
There's new meaning to the hammer of thunderbolts.
Oh man, holy mackerel! All right, so here's what happens. Bam! You hit this thing. Clang. It sounded like a hammer hitting an anvil. Bolt of lightning comes out of nowhere, out of the sky, hits this thing. There's this big shock wave, and Torsten and Miska. Well, Miska's kind of prone anyway. Well, I guess not prone. So Torsten and Miska are able to. They're able to keep their feet. In the meantime, Thule is thrown to the ground. You see the guys that are coming up to chase you are thrown to the ground.
Yeah.
And the two creatures that are flying, holding your kin in the in the air, both just drop them.
Oh, nice.
So, and I mean, these things are flung back. They drop the people that are, unfortunately, the people were pretty high up, so it doesn't look like they make it. As they're dropped to the ground, and so the two creatures start to flap away. And let's do a little morale check here for everybody else.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Well, let's see. They don't fail, but they're freaked out. You just freaked the heck out of everybody here because you've knocked most of these people over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was this giant thunderclap.
And it's just a thunderclap hit, right? So everybody in the glade is got eyes on us. So
pretty much. If there were other guys that weren't aware of what was going on and still happy, they know now.
Pretty aware. Yeah.
Ooh, get off your ass, Magpie! Come on. I'm gonna try and help the Magpie up the cliff.
Yeah, I'm rolling over and using my trident to prop myself up.
You said
shaking my head.
Up the cliff, not off the cliff, right?
No, up.
Okay.
Up.
Yeah, you got to get up before we push you off.
Okay. Well,
good point.
They're not chasing you yet.
I'm waiting for them to sort of go ahead and backing off, right? Trying to sort of take the rear guard with hammer and shield.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to use my barbaric wilderness skills to find the best route up this hill because for the poison guys.
Okay.
All right. I'm looking over and I see the prisoners standing there and looking at Angram, surprised at what just happened. Tell them to release the prisoners. As I'm steadying myself. impression.
Well, how do you say?
ASSH.
I'm sorry. How do you say that?
Tell them to release the prisoners.
Oh no, you're doing it too fast.
Tell them to
Tell-
release the prisoners.
Oh,
Over there. Yeah, maybe you got to roll to see if you can understand that.
right.
That's not quite that bad, but it's just he's forcing out. It's like,
Yeah, my lips are numb and everything. Like,
what does a yellow light mean? If anybody's old enough to remember that, slow down. Okay, yeah. So that's what do you do? I mean, are you gonna ask them to demand for the release of the prisoners?
I'm gonna freaking yell at them, I yelled of flee! The wrath of the gods is upon you. Flee the power of Krimmer.
Ooh, I'll see.
Hope and see if that sort of it put on a good show, right? So
yeah, see their reactions.
Wow.
I think that's on page 1523.
yes.
Yeah.
They're kind of like not exactly fleeing, but they're like backing, like they're really freaking out. About this whole thing, and they're backing up, and some of them, a couple of them are genuflected. And they're kind of like all backing up to like the as far away as they can get from you, so like towards the back of the cave area, or well, come on, let me put this thing back up here, because I'm obviously I cannot speak, so a picture is worth 1,000 words.
The two flying devils, they fell as well from the lightning. Are they getting up?
They flew off.
They
flew off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they flew off. They got
ride the lightning.
Thank you.
Nice.
So people are backing up, like kind of like around, kind of where the prisoners are. They're trying to get as far away from you as possible at this point.
Yeah. So I sort of, without twisting my head, sort of like look sideways, see if I can catch Torster's eyes, and say, do we push this, or do we take the opportunity to flee ourselves?
By Krimmer's balls, man. You have to get that hammer back. The rest of us are meaningless. Move your ass.
Aye. All right.
What he said. What he said.
Yeah. So I'm backing against slowly, right as these guys try to scramble up. I'm the rear guard.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do that right now because they're really not chasing you. They're like, some of them look like they're not sure what to do, and some of them got to like obviously look like they're kind of like want to go after you, but other ones are no. And if you're genuflecting, and it's a mess right now. You've completely freaked these guys out.
Discombobulated.
They realize all of a sudden their leader is dead, the shaman's dead. You've like killed one of these creatures that they are like bowing down before and sacrificing people to. So they're having a bad day in religion world, and they're naked.
And we drove the Sky Devils away too. So that's
drove the Sky Devils away. So you're able to back up onto that ridge, and then what's your plan at that point?
Well, I'd like to try and lead these guys as much as I can around to see if we can get back to Boog. I'll tell Oba to help the Magpie and Takaro? Takala to help Thule.
Yeah.
See if we can move a little bit faster. And I'll go ahead. I'll move ahead. Well, and again, Torsten again repeats, whatever happens to the five of us, we got to make sure Arngrim gets back with that hammer to our people.
All right, I'm gonna take a swig of ale to clear my head, so I can speak at a normal.
The ale is going down your throat a little too fast. It's hard not to choke.
Except for 1 HP, yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't. But you're just, you almost choke, and it's not helping. It's not helping.
Yeah, but the game said it was sober you up.
Okay, well, we'll find out how long you guys can be slowed for. Okay, it's not too bad, but you're not there yet. You're not there yet. It's gonna be a little over an hour that you're slow. So you're making your way around back towards trying to get to Boog.
Yeah.
Right.
Even if these guys are slow, hopefully their horses won't be, if they're alive. Which...
Okay. As you cross over, you can see Boog is still in there with the horses. He looks like really freaked out when he sees you at first, and then he's got like a spear out, and and he's like, "Oh, it's you."
Of course,
what happened? What happened?
Nothing too important. Just Arngrim playing at being criminal. Come on, let's go.
We've got the hammer, Boog. We must leave. Get it
What
back
about
to
the
our
prisoners?
people.
To the horses.
We'll come back for them as soon as we get as soon as we can catch up to the rear guard. Then we can raid them. There's over 24 of them in there.
There's over 5.
Two dozen. Okay, yeah, 24. Over 24. He's counting.
Definitely, there's definitely more than 2 handfuls of people there.
More than no shoes. Okay.
Yes.
So
Captain Caveman there.
He's ready to ride out. And I just want to check one other thing here because I just want to make sure I'm doing this right, and I'm not screwing you guys entirely.
Doing it right.
Just real quick, just as a heads up, guys, I'm putting the chat from the live stream in our Zoom chat.
Yeah,
I've seen that. Yeah, I'm saying I'm hi to the fellas that I know who that is. Yeah, I know exactly who that is.
Hey guys.
A very dark age.
Yes.
A very, very dark age. Okay.
He's a very polite young man, yes.
Yes, he certainly is. He certainly is. Okay, as you're getting back on the horses with Boog, you can start to hear shouts from the area where you were. Like, I mean, the before, the voices of the guys were kind of like little, they were loud. They were making some noise. They were obviously like a little freaked out and whatnot. But now you start to hear more shouts and more cries of what sounds like maybe they're mad and as if they're might pursue.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, we got it. So what I'm going to do as we're riding out, I tell Oba, we had 2 spare horses, right? Am I correct?
You have 1 right now.
One spare horse. Okay, so I give it with its lead rope to Arngrim. I said, you keep riding. Switch horses as often as you have to, even if we stay behind.
Gods, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, he gets a fresh horse.
Yeah. All right.
Precious.
So I'll take that. And I guess we strap Misket and Thule to their horses, right? Because they're slowed.
Well, we help them on, but they can probably hang on.
Oh, yeah, okay. in about an hour, a little over an hour, you guys are starting to come to again. You feel like crap, but but the actual effects of being slow, the poison seems to be wearing off. That chill in your body is going away. That feeling that you can't feel your lip is starting to go away. You no longer talk as if you just had a root canal.
Yeah.
So.
All right. An hour. Okay.
So that's kind of where you're at this point, and so you're just riding back the way you came.
That's the plan, right? Ride hard in the way back, hoping we can meet the relief force.
And we were marking the trail, so we'd be following the trail we were marking. Hopefully, we can find our guys that way.
Right. Oh, absolutely. So you guys approached this place, and you got there at night, or right around twilight. It's night now. Are you planning to do some kind of forced march?
Oh, yeah.
It's been a long day. Okay. So how long are you planning to continue to ride? How much are you going to push the horses?
Yeah, we need to rest the hill up some too. Get to an oasis somewhere where old boy can dip his honey. Oasis with a tree with a honeycomb on it.
The problem is that they're chasing us.
I just need water. That's all I need.
Okay. But in this forced march, you're not exactly stopping for water.
Nope. Nope, we sure aren't, are we?
That's what I'm
Just double checking.
Procedures, climbing lights, movements, wilderness movements.
I think we're both looking at the same thing about the forced march to make sure we do this correctly.
Forced march entails traveling through the wilderness for a prolonged period, as long as 10 hours a day with hardly any stoppage. Improves daily movement by 6 miles, but requires additional rest afterwards.
Okay. So yeah, I guess you guys could probably go another 3 hours longer than you would have been able to go before.
Yeah, so we have riding horses that would move 36 miles in a day, so technically that would move it up to 42.
Right. Although this is rough terrain, so you guys have not been rugged terrain, so you guys have not been making that kind of miles.
So it's rugged terrain is -10, so we'd make up for the -10.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Finally, you get to the point where you can tell the horses are not really happy. It's like,
we're not gonna kill them. Yeah.
And you're gonna have to.
Jason says to drag Misget and Thule.
No. I saw that.
And you guys are finally going to have to take a rest, or otherwise you run the risk of actually killing the horses, or getting pretty.
Us.
Right, or you.
Get him some water, God's sake.
All right. So then, what kind of watch are you guys going to set up?
What was our little prescribed watch before, Jose?
Yeah,
I mean, shouldn't Thule and I be resting, full rest?
First,
we
should.
Yeah.
No, but we all get enough to rest, even if we take watch, right? As long as we're enough hours.
Right.
So,
Okay, well, let me rest first. I'll take the first morning
I
watch.
guess, so Arngrim will take the first watch, and I will take the middle watch, and that way you guys get the most solid, right? Thule takes the third, and Mizga takes the last watch.
All right.
Yeah, and so the terrain, are we on the open plain?
We're by
No.
the
Let's see, where are you guys?
Because this is important, right? To see if we can disguise our camp somehow, right?
Here's where you guys are. You guys are see, right in the middle of that should be Lake Nova, and you're at the mountains right to the right of Lake Nova. So you just started to get into the Spiral Mountains. So you guys are not that far from the lake itself. The lake which is still frozen. It's just starting to thaw. It's going to be thawed next year. It does that every whatever year that is.
Oh,
yeah,
that's an interesting idea.
You bring up a lot of fish that way.
Yeah.
No. How wide is the crossing here? How thick is the ice? Is it?
It's going to be thawed next year, but you could try it.
Yeah.
Technically, because but I mean, we're at camp, we're exhausted. But an idea would be to try and cross the lake and then smash it with the hammer behind us.
You want to do the King Arthur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we got the hammer, right? So the hammer can hopefully call down another bolt of lightning and do something bad to the lake. But I guess we'll find out if they catch up to us. So,
all right, let's see if these, what goes on with that. All right. So who's got the last watch? Was Miss?
Mm-hmm.
I got a third.
No, don't you do that. Don't say it like that.
It's the last watch. The last time.
The last
watch.
ever. Yeah, the last watch. Okay, so the night goes fairly well. It is the last watch, so I'm gonna be really generous and say you guys can roll for your healing at this point. So,
Nice.
because it's been that long, so both Thule and Mizgit, you roll your hit die and add whatever Constitution modifier you have.
Yeah.
And that's how much you healed.
And then
That's how much you're. That's.
Have I been able to? We haven't hit water yet.
It's fine.
Not water. What you got? There's ice.
Well,
and
we
you
got
can, or
you
snow.
know,
You
we
can,
got water skins or something, I suppose.
Yeah, we got water skins.
Okay, well then I'm gonna drink from my horn and get 2 HP back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Have a swig of that?
Cool.
I can. Yes, but we'll have to refill it.
So here's a question: Are you going to do that?
Man. Pass
Are you
it
going to do that before you sleep, or are you going to do that and try to let your rest heal some of your mojo without doing that? Doesn't matter to me. Just kind of curious.
No, I'm going to do it beforehand.
Okay.
And then hit die is just a D6, right? Yeah, sorry.
Is that for Shaman? I think it is. Oh, D8 for Shaman. Okay.
Runegrave.
Oh, that's right. We're dealing with that's right. For Runegraver, yeah.
2.
I'm up to 6 now.
But yeah, I'm up to 5.
Hey,
Okay.
much better.
And you added your Constitution modifier?
I don't have a
Did it roll?
Constitution modifier.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh wait, no, I
Okay.
do.
You
Plus
subtracted your constitution.
So 3. Yay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
5 back. That's not bad.
Now
Yeah.
you're gonna let me have a swig of that, right, Mizgit?
If when you refill it, I
Yeah,
guess.
with my water skin, yeah, I'll refill it. So
Okay.
give me
So
2
does that
more.
work? Does that work on anybody? How does that work?
Yeah, you
So-
pass it around.
Well, oh no, so it's once per day.
Mm.
So you gotta wait till tomorrow.
Oh shoot.
Well, that's kind of sad.
You had to
I'm
say that
feeling
out
great.
loud, didn't you?
Okay. Where is this thing? Oh gosh. Okay. All right. So it's like early morning on the very last watch. And Mizgit, you start to feel like you hear like maybe the sound of horses, and not like clop clop clop, but like maybe like a whinny or a nicker here or there, like way not next to you, but in some of the mountainous area near you.
From where we were coming or towards where we were going?
From where you were coming.
Oh.
Across that lake.
So it came from whence we did.
Let's
Yes,
go.
came from wishing.
Yes. Yeah. So paranoia, of a good Runegraver. I'm gonna wake somebody up.
Who do you wake up?
Let's get Hammerman.
Hammer time. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you can wake up.
What is it?
Protect me.
I am hearing horses from behind.
Must have caught up to us.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. And so I get down on all fours and I press my ear to the ground, see if I can get a sense of, is it a lot of horses? Are they galloping? Are they how far? I'm gonna try and eyeball that.
Okay, this has got to be some kind of barbarian skill then.
Survival, right? It's some sort of, it's
yeah. Is that a roll you got to make or no?
It's one of those skills where I guess you get to figure out how we do this, because I do have like horsemanship and wilderness survival, so I don't know if that counts, but sounds like it should.
Yeah. Okay.
A wisdom check or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Do a test of wisdom.
That's what we're gonna do. Yes. So I have a tremendous 2 out of 6. Here we go. That is a 3, so I do not get a clear sense of.
It's hard to tell. I mean, you're listening to rock and dirt too, but it's hard to tell exactly how many. If it's like a whole bunch, really, really difficult. It's almost as if they're intentionally trying to be quiet.
Yeah.
So you're not really sure.
Well, we can't gauge the distance, so wake Thule and I'll wake Torsten. We'll have to move earlier than we thought. And so so I go to wake up Torsten and then move on to wake up Boog and Ubba and everybody else.
Yeah.
All right. So they're catching up. We must ride.
Yes. Well, we might risk crossing the frozen lake, trying to put some distance behind us. If there's lots of them, the ice may crack. There's few of us. Perhaps the gods will favor us with their blessing once more, and smite the ice after we cross.
What we should do then is ride abreast instead of in single file, so as to put as little weight as we can upon the ice.
Yes.
I'll try and find a safe path for us.
Okay, Ivan. So that's the idea, to find like a wide crossing spot, right? To force them to come around if they wish, or we could even wait for them to try and cross and then crack the ice or something. So.
Gotcha. All right. So where you are right now is you're close to that. Like if you go out on the ice, you're gonna be heading, unless you navigate around it. You if you go straight, you're going to start to go towards that large island in the middle. Unless you make a serious beeline, otherwise you're going to be crossing pretty close to that. You're kind of where you are right now is kind of on that thing that looks, it's kind of that where the mountains sort of jutting out into the lake a little bit. You can see at the bottom left, right hand corner. You're gonna be passing close to that island. I mean, not like right on top of it or anything like that, but unless you make a decision to turn, in a particular direction. Otherwise,
I think it's worth a shot. We might even make for the island or something.
I'd say make for the island, cross the island, then cross the other way. If we can leave them stranded on the island and cross and break it.
Even try and lose them in the hills on the other side.
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, I suppose there's like woods and something in the island, right? Yeah. At least something to break up the terrains where we can hide if they don't spot us, right? Hopefully, maybe.
Okay. Give that a shot. So you're gonna start to trek across the ice and snow.
All right.
Zoom in. I can't zoom in, man. I have to do this again. All right. So I'm gonna stop that share. So you're going.
It's in the book, and it's probably in the internet, right? If you search for ASSH map. Yeah.
There's definitely spots where it's a little bit freaky as you're going across, especially near the shore, where you can see it's a little bit thinner. You're crossing over some of that ice where you can see right through it. And see straight down, which is also kind of which is also kind of freaky. And you're on the horses. There's this moment where you're going across the ice, and you can see this enormous yellow perch kind of gliding underneath the ice. But the ice looks like it might be thick enough. As you've been going on it for about an hour or so. You can see on the banks behind you, you can hear a little bit that the pursuers are there, and they're being goaded forth by one of them, and they're not necessarily going carefully. They're starting to pick up the pace, and they've seen you. They're on horseback, and they're getting their horses to actually start to run across the lake.
Hmm.
So in a flat out calorie charge.
It's time for you to do the Dagonet, man. Smack the ice a couple of times, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna tie a rope around Arngrim's waist.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And that rope's gonna be secured to my saddle, and he's gonna smack the ice a couple of times. In case he falls in, I'll just pull him out.
Yeah.
But the idea is to weaken the ice, right? He doesn't want to shatter it completely, but in case he does, he'll be secured. That's the Dagonet move, man.
There you go.
That is it. Yes.
Okay, so let's see. Where are you at this point? Let's take a look better. I gotta share this again.
Midway to the island, maybe?
Jason has the name of the episode, Thin Ice. Excellent.
Yeah, there you go. Thin Ice. Exactly.
Iron Eagles on Thin Ice.
Exactly.
Thin Ice. Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you what. Yeah, you're kind of like, it's tough to get a beat on how big. I mean, like how many hexes that is. It's the hexes are 24 miles. You've been on the ice for about an hour. You're getting close to the other island. You're probably about maybe midway, because your guys are going slow too. You're being so cautious.
And that's midway to the island where we'd want Arngrim to do his ice whacking.
Okay. Yeah. So that's your plan.
That is our brilliant plan.
Okay.
With a slight chance of death, but it's awesome.
That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
That's it.
Excellent. So you're going to whack the ice with the mighty hammer. How close are you going to let these guys get before you whack the ice with the mighty hammer?
Outside arrow range, I guess, because otherwise it's not much use, right?
Yeah.
Way outside arrow range. It's still gonna take a while to catch up.
Well, you want to do it when they can't turn around and race back to the shore.
When they're in a flat out charge.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
And actually, what I'm gonna let's do this even better. I'll tell the Magpie, Thule, and the rest of the guys to go on ahead, and take the horses, and Arngrim can ski behind me.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll just whip your horse into a charge as well, right?
When they like cut loose and charge at us, you whack the ice, and then I pull you.
Yeah. So
okay.
I'll be using both hands on the hammer for this one.
Okay.
So
you know what happened last time?
Shield strapped to my back. So
no, that'll be okay. Go ahead.
You're rattling that shield.
Okay. It was a nice game, guys.
I can tell Ivan loves our plans in this game.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I need you to roll the D20 though. I need you to attack the ice.
Jose is our Hannibal.
Okay, I tap it lovingly with a 12. On the D12. Yeah.
All right, you whack it. It doesn't make the gong-like ring.
Mm-hmm.
But there is almost like electrical discharge, going into the ice, and it's loud, and there's kind of nothing happens. The ice doesn't crack, but it's
weakening.
Yeah.
So I start backing away, right, and I'm gonna approach Torsten and the horse and say, keep moving. I'll do it again.
All right.
And I'll, we'll walk back some more and give it one last whack, because they're going to be on us. And they probably got bows or something. So, yeah. Yes, 2 hands. Once more. Here we go.
With gusto.
Okay, no, that's about the same at 10. So.
A 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Same thing. You're really kind of whacking the ice. It's just like there's a sort of like the little electrical thing, but there's nothing like, and it's still, you can tell it's like kind of like, kind of squeaking a little bit, like
some cracks.
So, that'll have to do. Once more,
and then we get the hell out of here.
All right, once more. Third time's a charm. Yeah. Yes, here we go. Geez. So now it's another 12. So it's not like
12. It's still kind of, you get like a crack appears in this ice. It's not a really big crack, and there's this horrible sound from the island, and you can also hear this other like horrible sound, like almost like from underneath the ice. And it's like this roar. And then where the crack appears, all of a sudden, as you can kind of see, like the fish that might be under there, all of a sudden, like it just goes totally black. Like there's something really gigantic underneath the ice, and it whacks against the ice, and the ice kind of like heaves up a little bit.
All right, I'm galloping and pulling arms on behind.
Yeah, and I'm running behind trying to
whacks again.
It's not at all.
It's whacking the ice again, and you can feel it as you're galloping away.
I'm trying to climb on the horse running as fast as I can to climb on the horse.
Which way are you running?
We're going toward the island, right?
Yeah,
toward the island.
Okay. But you can also hear the same sort of like sound, the roaring sound coming from near the island as well.
So maybe.
Well, we gotta catch up to the other guys, right? So that's where we gotta go.
Yeah.
All right. So still galloping and galloping. You can hear finally the breaks of ice, like something's breaking. There's this just chunks of ice that if you're looking behind you are probably flying high up in the air and then smashing down on it.
Oh jeez.
And actually going past your horse with one of those like pieces of ice that when you break something, the piece of ice goes sliding across the ice and
skids. Yeah.
Across the ice.
Stay cool. Don't look back.
Right. And it's just about this time you can see, like, just from, because you're not super close from the island, you can see that this head on this impossibly long neck kind of poke out from the conifers of the island.
Yep.
And then another one pokes out.
Oh.
And starts yelling, like this, makes this mighty roar. And then you hear a no longer muffled mighty roar behind you.
Oh.
And it comes from one throat, two throats, three throats, four throats, five throats.
Is it some sort of furry animal, or
are you looking back?
Don't we see one before us?
The one before you is like on the island, so it's kind of hard to make out. I mean, it's just kind of long serpentine-looking necks, and that was the third serpentine-looking neck kind of out there. But I mean, the one behind you is probably a lot closer. You probably get a much better look at it.
Yeah, so basically, I mean, there's one of these things ahead. There's one behind. Basically, I'll say, take a right. Head right. Right, we're gonna verge right and try and get the hell out of this lake.
Right is north. We should go left, right, which is south.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I thought that right was south. Okay. Yeah.
Go south.
South.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
so I'll look back. Because I'm riding double saddle, right? So I can.
Do you guys like salt?
Salt?
It's like lots of life. You look back right now. All right.
Yeah.
So you look back, and there's this creature with this. Let's see, how many heads? It's got 9 heads. Each one of them is on this long serpentine neck. The creature is gigantic. It's clearly reptilian, and it's climbing out of the ice. And it already has about 3 guys in its mouth, as these guys have caught up to it and are trying to put the brakes on their horses, but we're charging you. And now all of them seem to have this idea that maybe turning left is a good idea as well.
Yeah. By Cthulhu, ride, Torsten. Don't look back.
I'm slapping that. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Turn left. Jason's like full of great advice for us right now. I love it.
Yeah. Go away from the thing. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. That's very helpful.
Run away. Yeah.
Okay, so now this thing is now lumbering across the ice after you and after these other guys. It's catching them. Caught a few more of them. It's kind of lumbering at anything that's bugged it.
Scooping it up, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the one from the island is starting to step out onto the ice and lumber as well. And they're not as fast as your horse in a full gallop, but they're not slow. They got to move a 40. And your horses are faster, but they're angry, and they are after you.
Let's just focus on where we're traveling and make sure that we're on thick ice.
Just look forward. Yeah.
We're just concentrating on getting the hell away. Let's
keep urging on. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Finally, you hear enough that of the cries. It seems that these things have like, or at least the one closer to you has kind of sated itself on a number of people involved in that. There's still several guys running, and they're not really chasing you so much anymore as they're sort of like running away from the creature. Although they're sticking.
They're chasing life.
They're sticking with you. Yeah, they're chasing life. They're sticking with you. They're sticking with you. And looking back every once in a while, the oddest thing is one of the figures that's still behind you looks just like the guy that you killed at the fire.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
the
which
wizard
one?
or the chieftain?
The one that I threw into the fire?
The one that you threw into the
Yeah, I'm gonna guess the wizard. Yeah.
And he wasn't looking very good the last time you guys saw him. I think you guys, a lot of spraying blood and everything. But yeah, he's looking okay now. I mean, he's mad.
Oh boy.
He's got a strange blend of mad and scared all on his face, all mixed in.
Well, it's a good thing we threw him into the fire because he's still alive anyway, even though we threw him into the fire. Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Cast him into the fire.
Right. So finally, it seems as though as you finally reach the shore, galloping and for a good, that's a good part of your day that you're now just kind of like fleeing. You can see that the other one has joined the one that burst out of the water.
Is it like a buffet now? Is it like a bad guy buffet?
Sort of like that, yeah. And then they both
it's morning time, more of a like continental breakfast thing.
Exactly. And then they finally both slip into the water underneath the ice. But now you've still got these people that are kind of after you.
Mm-hmm. But I'm sure we at least gain a little bit of a lead.
Yeah, you got a little bit of a lead on. You got a little bit of a lead on.
And last we saw them, they were, in the buff.
Yeah. Oh, these guys are not in the buff this time. They make it into the shore.
They've lined up, huh?
Yeah. Oh, they've lined up. They put on appropriate clothing for the weather. At this point, they're behind, not behind you, but they've gotten to shore at a slightly different spot. It looks like they're kind of taking a bit of a break for a second because they just ran their horses ragged. As of you,
well,
it seems like their intention though is to not give up.
Jason, that's not saying much.
Yeah.
Not saying much at all.
Well, Thorsten, we've gained some breathing room, but I think our only bet is to head back on course the way we came and pray to Krimmer that we cross paths with our relief force.
Agreed.
Okay, so you're not actually going the way you came. You're kind of off course at this point. But let's see, where did you guys end up? Let me see what makes the most sense for you guys to end up at.
It won't stop until they retrieve the hammer.
Yeah, so you're kind of, you're kind of at this point. Well, I guess you're not too far off from where you were going initially. You're a little bit closer to the Cimmerian steppe than you would like. It's not completely off, but it's not. These guys don't look like they're going to take forever to rest before they start pursuing you again. And there's about 20 of them left.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, it should be 20 on this one.
Well, we're not going to count them.
It's about 20.
Don't worry about it.
It's about 20 of them. Yeah, I'm just double checking. There's about 20 of them.
Maybe we can try and make for the pine woods and see if we can lose them there.
Yeah, but that's a bunch of hexes.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a bunch of hexes.
Yeah, that's like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's
you're right.
Like 100 miles south.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all we got is speed then. We're in this open steppe with.
Yeah.
And
there's are we on the shore that has the hills on it, or I guess there's hills.
Yeah, you're to the left of the river.
To the left.
Yeah,
of
so
the
you
river.
kind of ended up like right where the step hits the fields of all, like that kind of like.
Okay. So it's just open terrain. So yeah, our best bet is to just ride hard and try to guesstimate where our relief force would be.
Yeah.
Right, and try to meet up with them.
Okie dokie. Yeah. So I mean, you're able to continue to ride. You haven't gotten any kind of sight of your relief force at this point. You're a little bit off the trail that you marked, but you can kind of tell like that you're not super far from it either. And the conundrum you have really is that these guys are keeping pace with you. I mean, they're far enough behind, but they're still like a visual. And so when you rest, unless these guys drop from exhaustion, you're going to have to deal with them.
Okay.
And
you haven't been able to lose.
Well, right?
They're on horseback as well, yeah.
So we the other option is try and find a defensible place. Maybe
like
a
a hill.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Get to a choke point in a valley or a hill.
Or at least a hill, right? If we can't, if there's no choke point, at least a high ground.
Get the high ground.
Yeah.
That you can do. You have enough time to do that.
All right. So that's the best plan I think we can come up with. So
they're not the Federales, Jason.
So you're able to get. So you're looking for some kind of hill where you've got the high ground. You can kind of climb up, and they just have to come up to get you at that point.
Yeah.
And that is hard, and hopefully one that they can't just charge up.
Okay.
Right. That is hard enough that the horses, if they come up, they'd have to walk up and not charge up, because that would.
Are you looking for one that your horses can't even get up, or are you looking for one that?
Well, we don't mind if a horse can't get up it. What we don't want is that a horse can charge.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't want to leave you don't want to leave your horses down there.
So maybe So maybe we can walk the horses up, but that means they can't charge us, right? So
okay. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. All right. So you're able to do that without a huge problem and give yourself a defensible spot. And so you've got about maybe half an hour. They can see what you've done as well. So they're kind of they slow down a little bit. And
well, you know that we're setting arrows out, right?
You get the arrows stuck in the ground.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How many arrows do we have? That's what I was wondering.
You guys have to have a quiver each.
Yeah.
I got a dozen.
As many as you brought. Yeah.
Don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes.
All right. So you're able to get a fairly decent size one, area to defend. So you're definitely going to have the high ground. But they finally stopped, and it's in a distance where they can kind of surround the obvious points that you went up, like the obvious points where it's where one can escape from, like and so they're kind of spread out like in a crescent, and the guy that's obviously some kind of religious leader, the guy you thought you had killed, is out there with his staff, and is a bunch of amulets, more amulets than Mizgit wears.
Damn. That's a lot of
amulets. My honor is challenged.
You got a better look at this guy, and he looks like a cross between an Ixian and an Esquimau.
Oh.
Yeah. Really exotic, unusual looking fellow, and a lot of these fellows with them look like they look sort of like mixed, definitely the common stock of Hyperborea. However, some of them really lean towards the Eskimo or sort of luck.
One request, in the time we had to set the grant me revenge. No, in the time we had to set the arrows and prepare ourselves, I would have had Boog start a fire on the hilltop. Right?
Oh yeah.
Start a fire, and I don't know whatever we can put that makes smoke in it, because I want a plume of smoke. Yes.
That mage for one. Yeah,
because they already know where we are, right? So we need to signal our guys.
Signal our guys. Yeah.
Right. Awesome. Exactly.
Get the bodies in there.
Okay, cool.
So when we're preparing, at some point, I'll go up to Arnie and say, "Listen, we'll do our best to hold them off. But if those bastards get up here, you get your ass out with that hammer. You don't stay and die here, you bastard.
Shaman, he's back. You need to take him out.
So he comes out and it's
Michigan until you get to fight to the death with me. So you're welcome.
Yeah. We'll see you in Valhalla.
And we'll take a pull on the Hellhorn for you, Aaron Green, if we get there before you. That's right,
yeah. Excellent. So the guy comes out. We want the hammer back. You've taken it from us. We wish it back. You put the
I'll
hammer
shoot
down.
an arrow at him.
Oh, how close is he?
Oh, if he's in range, I'm shooting.
Because if we're close enough to hear him,
right? He's not quite in range. He's not quite in range. Oh. He's not stupid. These guys are standing outside by bow range yet. Okay. Just give us back the hammer. You just walk away. He's giving the just walk away speech. Just walk away speech. I'm not
just walk away. The warrior.
But pretty much like is the man. Like, just give us the hammer.
Wait, he says that. He says, "I just want the hammer. Just walk away." So Torsten says, "What hammer do you speak of? Has your mother been bragging about my prowess again?"
Oh! Let's see how much you piss him off.
Oh.
Okay, he laughs. He completely drive him out of his mind. He skips through a bit.
The traditional response is, "If you want our weapons, come and take them." So,
yeah.
In that case, by Azathoth, then we will come and take them. And he just shakes his staff, and the guys begin to, they've dismounted. They begin to start to go up the hill, trying to give themselves as much cover as possible.
Have they surrounded the hill, or
not entirely surrounded? No, they're kind of coming up in sort of a crescent.
Okay,
crescent sweep.
And these guys are trying to give themselves as much cover as possible as they're coming up. So there's moments when they're more obscured and less obscured, but of course they're trying to climb up as well.
Mm-hmm.
So the cool thing is that with the arrow setting, we have 2 shots per round.
Okay.
Yes.
From 3-2 to 2-1.
So, how close do you want to let these guys come before you want to start shooting at them?
Oh, as soon as they're in range. I mean, they're going to be here in a few rounds, so it's not like we have to save arrows.
Might as well.
If we survive, we can loot them.
Okay. So you want to start doing like long range shots?
Like long range, yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
Long range is -5, right?
Why not? Yes.
Yeah, -5. I'm gonna say these. I mean, unless you're gonna wait until they don't have cover and try to make the shots when they're without cover.
Well, if they have cover, that's an extra penalty on top of the -5.
So we'd wait. We'd shoot without cover until they're in short range, and then we shoot whether they have cover or not. So long and medium range only if we see them.
No.
Yeah.
All right. So you can start shooting at them. Go ahead. Let's see him. Everybody can take a shot at one dude.
Except me, but I'm looking for some kind of a boulder or rock outcropping to topple and roll downhill. If any is.
Nice.
You can find.
They're what, at long range?
Yeah, right now they're at long range.
Okay, so that's a -4 to me. So that is a. Come on.
But they are out in the open. We agreed. Because we wouldn't shoot at them if
you're waiting, till they're out in the open for a second too.
I hit 1 armor class.
That is cocked. I don't know how that's cocked.
Armor class 5 and 1 less than 9.
You hit somebody.
I hit 1 armor class 6.
Okay. Oh, you hit somebody too.
Good enough.
I hit for 5.
And I for 6.
So a couple guys drop.
Oh, we can take 2 shots, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
Because we have the arrows.
Oh, Jesus. I hit, I had a -3 and a -4.
Okay, and then normally those are good, but in this game, they're, okay, I'm sorry, yeah. So you hit -3 and -4. You actually hit the. Oh, so you hit 2. Okay, so yeah, go ahead. Roll damage for 2 dudes.
No. Other way.
No, that's his
I
modified
rolled that.
roll. Yeah.
Oh.
So you roll like
So
a 2 and a 3 minus 5. It's -3 or something.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
so you hit armor class like 15 or something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, well, no. So
In
yeah,
and 5e,
like
that would be good.
25.
Here, that's
I
not so
know.
good.
Yeah, not so good. Not so good.
Yeah, naughty.
All right, Del, you're looking to roll around these guys. You find something you can
Get them to scatter and make them targets for the guys. All right.
You don't have to roll to hit. You've got this thing.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm gonna say you're able to roll towards a couple guys, and they need to make saves. They're either going to get a bonus on their saves, or they're going to.
Yeah. Get
I'll
crippled
tell
up.
you, we'll get 3 guys. We'll get 3 guys to get them to save. See if they don't get hit. They'll get a bonus. Okay. Yeah, they all jump out of the way. I rolled 19 and 20 and a 14. You know, one guy as the boulder goes, jumps on top of it for a second. Looks like really cool, like one of those parkour guys, and then
It slings him off. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh.
So now some of the guys are pulling their bows out because they're getting kind of pissed as they're going up the hill. But you've definitely taken out a couple dudes. So this next time, as they get into like I guess a medium range, they're gonna be shooting back at you.
All right.
Here we go.
I'm gonna give you guys like automatic first shot, but they'll be shooting back.
Oh, plus we got +1 for the high ground, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
And the nice thing about medium range, about them shooting as they move, is like they can only shoot once, no matter what the rate is.
Right.
Yeah. So I hit armor class 0 for 3 hits.
I got armor class 3 and armor class 6.
Medium range is what penalty?
-2.
Minus
But you
2.
got +1 for the high ground, so it's a
So it's
total of
-1.
-1. Yes.
All right, so I hit 9.
Armor class
AC
9?
9.
Okay, that goes right past the dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other guys rolled from damage, and Thul's got no bow.
I got squat. I can pick up a rock and throw it right now.
You could. Go ahead.
Hey, that's 21. No, excuse me. -1. Yeah.
Okay.
A rock is D4.
I'm gonna give you like a D3 for a rock. Nice.
A D3. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
More of a skipping stone.
Oh my God. That is 2.
Okay, you plunk one guy in the noggin. He's pissed. He's like, "What?"
You got a goose egg right there.
Did the armor class 6 hits or no?
Yeah, it did. It did.
All right, so the one of them takes 6 hits, the other one takes 2.
Okay. And Arngrim, what do you got?
I hit 1 arrow hits, armor class 0 with 3 hits.
Okay. Wow. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
So you guys have you guys wounded a few, and you killed 1 more. So you killed, I think, killed a total of 4. Outright.
All right. And now they shoot.
Yeah. All right. Now a bunch of them shoot. And let's see how many of them are actually going to be shooting at you. Let's say, opportunity-wise, two dudes shoot at each one of you. So let's see. No, that's a D12, so that's not going to hit anybody.
It could.
No, let's use that.
All right.
Go with that. Yeah, we like that. Yeah.
So Torsten, both these guys hit armor class 2.
Oh yeah.
So was that? Oh, you had okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait up. You take 4 points of damage from 2 arrows.
Me.
Duel.
All right. Down to 2.
You don't take anything. You don't
I
get
don't?
No, you
okay.
don't. Their arrows go right past you.
Good.
Arngrim's guys do not hit. And last but not least, Mizgit.
No.
Like I rolled like 2 19s or something for Torsten. It was like that. Okay, Mizgit. These guys do hit armor class. He hits armor class 4.
Oh, yep, that hits me.
Okay. You take 4 points of damage.
God.
And now they're running to a full like, okay, this is over. Let's get into melee. So it's a good time to roll initiative, as these fellas are really kind of coming up.
Oh, okay. Is the shaman coming up?
He is.
Okay.
Yes, he's coming. He's coming behind. You know, coming behind two guys that look relatively savvy, buff, better.
We agreed that I drank from my horn before I went to sleep, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because I'm down to 2.
Yeah, so you can drink from it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can drink from it whenever you'd like. So, what are your intentions? Like, several people are kind of running towards you, so you can kind of have your pick of like, each one is probably going to be dealing with at least 3 dudes.
Okay, well, I got no, that don't count right now. This is the first time we're going into melee, so I guess what I'm saying is weapon class count right now.
Yes.
Yeah, it does. It does. You'll get a reach, but what's your intention?
Well, actually, I want to go straight after the shaman. Spearing. I don't know how close he is though.
Okay. You can definitely do that.
I am going to, or I intend to use my rune.
Okay. Which rune is that? Oh, the rune of command.
Yes.
I got you. Okay, cool. And
I'm gonna attack. I'm not gonna run from these guys. Not yet. So
yeah,
because this is the best chance we got. If I get on a horse and try to leave, they'll just
let
me down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna attack with hammer and shield.
Okay, and spear and magic helmet.
Yes.
Okay,
right. What weapons do they have?
These guys are mostly right now are like pulling out some short swords and some spears. Okay. They're pulling out like D6 weapons.
Cool.
There's nothing fancy. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much what they.
Okay. Thorsten is going to attack as well.
Yes, sir.
So let's roll initiative. Survey says 4.
Yeah, they go on a 5.
Damn it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, okay. How close is he to me?
But Thule, because of the reach, you can go first.
Okay. Well, they're already up on there, so there's no charge on it with the heal.
No, you're there's no way you're going to charge in this.
That's 7. Missed him by that much.
You hit armor class 7?
Yeah.
What armor class does this guy have? He is double checking. He might be armor class 7. I don't think so though. I think he might be.
Oh,
I don't think he's wearing like splint armor
he's
or
not
something.
Wearing, but
so
I don't know what level he is either. Obviously,
Elven chain.
Oh, okay. No. He's actually armor class 6.
Yeah, I figured I missed it by 1. I had a feeling.
Wait, wait. If they're 1 hit die, you can attack more.
Right.
See,
but he's attacking.
That's where I'm questioning, because I don't know what this. Is he 1 hit die or what?
No, as a matter of fact, he's not.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah,
he's not 1 hit die. Okay, now it's their turn.
Okay, so before I die,
I
would just like to shout something at them. So I got the hammer, so I'm brandishing the hammer. And so I'll scream to everybody. I'll scream, fight the horde and sing and cry, Valhalla, I am coming.
Nice.
There you go.
And if you know where that's from, you get extra points.
Excellent.
Let's see if Jason knows where that's from.
Now here's the point. Here's the part where I wish I'd made a spell book for, like I made for my character and you made for your daughter. And with, instead of having to like flip through his book now. And because what this fella does is he's like draws this like almost like crescent in the air and, says some like ridiculous, kind of cackling. And this scythe appears in the air.
Oh, no.
It's hoping at least break his concentration, but Nope.
Floating black weapon. And let's see. And okay, cool. And how long does this last? Let's see. How long is this going to last? Okay, cool. And okay, cool. And so let's see. I believe, yeah. So this thing is going to attempt to attack Thule. Actually, no. I'm going to say the side actually is going to start. Was going to be active next round.
Yeah, Mark.
I'll be
Mark,
nice.
Mark got the reference.
Right. Oh, we did. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Mark got the reference. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. However, the two fellows that are with him are going to attack Thule. Bodyguard types. And let's see. They neither of them. What's the armor class? This Thule is what? 5. Okay. And they swing, and they miss, and then they swing again, and one actually is able to get through.
He bites into me.
And yeah.
All right.
And he does 2 points of damage.
Oh, all right.
With the sword.
Down to 4.
Yeah. And so let's see. What else happens in phase 1 of the round? There's a few guys trying to grab Mizgit and knock him to the ground. Oof. So let's see.
You got to hit.
And they're gonna try to overbear him. So let's see. On a successful attack roll. So I think. Yeah. Okay.
So are they engaging in unarmed combat to do that?
Three guys are
in which unarmed. Case Mizgit hits first because Mizgit has a weapon.
Okay. All right, Mizgit.
Weapon class comes into effect.
Go ahead.
Mizgit getting ready to
roll attack.
No, Mizgit was ready. Spell.
Yeah, I was ready for spell.
Damn it.
I mean, I have to have the.
That's true. That's true.
Weapon,
go for it.
I mean.
Yeah.
Well, anyhow, unless you're armor class 9, none of these guys managed to get you, so they were inept in this. And there's a couple fellows, a few fellows going to try to attack Armgren. And the best they do is armor class 8. And then finally, there's a few fellows trying to attack. Oh dear. Okay, so one of them actually hits Thorsten for 1 point of damage with a spear.
Right.
Oh, Jose, did you add the +1 to your armor class for having the high ground?
Well, what armor class did he hit?
Man, this guy hit.
If it's negative something, you're screwed. But
no, this I think he hit. What the hell was he? He's at armor class 2.
Oh, then he hit. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I should also. I don't know what kind of armor you're wearing, but you could have a reduction.
No. I have light armor.
We're wearing light, yeah, because we're barbarians. Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. So that's the end of I believe of that phase of the round.
Yeah.
Or, well, you guys all attack though?
Yeah. Yes, now please. We attack.
All right. Go.
Yes, please. Where's the D10?
Where's my spell going? Do we do that first? Or...
I think melee goes first, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got a.
So I got armor class 3.
Okay.
Or 9.
Yeah, you certainly killed a guy. Are you gonna with this three attacks around because these guys are just mooks?
Yeah, but I'm not a fighter.
Oh, that's right.
That's Del.
I'm so used to him being a fighter. Okay.
Yeah. See. Okay. Armgren.
Hit armor class 0.
Okay.
With the hammer for 7 + 3, 10 hit points.
The 10 hit points. And what did you roll on the die?
It's a natural 16.
It's a natural 16.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Okay, so this fellow dies and they crackles a little bit. No bolt of lightning comes out of the air, but there's certainly sparks. And Thorsten certainly is able to finish off his dude without a problem. Mizgit.
Command.
I go ahead and prick myself for my 1 hit point. And augmentation of the earth, and adorner of ships, Shaman Die.
Nice.
Shaman Die. Oh, okay. So he gets a save. All right. What is his save at that level? Oh!
No.
He collapses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang.
And that means they have to roll more out.
Okay, so
Collapses. And hold on, does this.
Man, I tell you, the Magpie is the MVP.
Well, the leader is down. Maybe they check morale.
That's
Right?
what I said. That's what I said.
Oh, that's sorry. I didn't understand what you said.
All right. Okay, so I think at this point, yeah, let's see what happens here. You guys just killed some more of them. No, they're fine morale wise, but
So they'll
So
have
this-
they'll attack first. That's right. So it's
yeah.
end of the phase.
And
Next
right,
round,
Jason.
right?
And
All right.
right.
Well, and it's what's end of it's phase 2 though, right?
You
Phase
don't
2.
try to
well, I still
outplay
gotta
Mizgit.
finish second phase, right?
You do have a second phase. You've done your melee attack. Because
In
you
phase.
attacked somebody that had you attacked somebody that had more than one level, so you get one attack.
Okay.
But if
so
he,
that's that.
yeah, okay.
Because
But
you're
you-
still engaged with these two other guys, and while the scythe is floating in the air now, just doing nothing, these other guys
Wait, it
make
still exists?
another attack on it. Yeah, it still exists.
He's
Um,
unconscious.
and these guys miss you. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But it's just floating in the air, and these guys miss you, and you'll notice they had 3 attacks around.
Ooh, because you have one hit die.
Oops.
Yeah.
What goes around comes
Comes
around.
around.
So,
Okay.
so initiative,
That's right,
right?
kids. Yeah, declare your
Yeah,
actions unless you're gonna
Intent
be.
is keep whacking.
Keep hewing.
Yes. So anybody else? Anything different? Mizgit?
Now I'm attacking.
I'm swinging my pokey staff.
Okay. And Thule is attacking and everybody's attacking. Here we go. Initiative survey says 6 on the die.
We got a
Oh,
4.
yeah.
Got a 4. So you guys go first.
Okay, so let's all start whacking.
All right. And we get three attacks on this round.
Two.
You do. Yeah, you get.
Two.
Good.
1, 2. 1, 2.
1, 2. Yeah,
One?
because you're 3.
Now here,
Three, two.
yeah. This time you're attacking people that have 1 hit die.
That's what I was
So,
saying.
so yeah,
Okay.
you got 3 attacks. Yeah, but so you can. So you can get 2 attacks this. No, you can get 2 attacks. 2 attacks.
No, he can get 3. He can get 3.
Right, you get 2 attacks this phase. It's like or you can do all 3.
You can do all three.
On a phase.
You can do all 3. You can front load with all 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this a fighter thing or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so I'm not getting any three swing.
Yeah, he
Okay.
can attack times 3. He can do it.
Okay. Yeah. So you've got these two guys in front of you. So go ahead. And
Big
that, I
man.
mean, that's your
Who? All those were missed though.
What armor classes were you hitting?
In other words, I rolled a 1, a 3, and a 5. So not
Okay, you
even.
missed. You
Yeah,
missed.
that was like 10 plus.
Didn't want to trouble yourself with the math. Okay, I understand.
Well, I mean,
It goes off the chart.
It goes off
Yeah.
the chart at that stage.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's cool.
plus.
Okay, right on. All right, next.
I got an AC1 and an AC0.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay,
go ahead, roll some damage.
The first damage is 7 hits.
Oof. Yeah, he's dead.
The second damage is 10 hits.
Oh,
Jeez.
yeah.
Yeah, have y'all seen The Boys?
Yeah.
Like just the head explodes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
basically Torsten's just like, you whoresons.
Yeah, that's awful. Okay.
So I hit armor class -2 with a natural 18 on the die.
Damn.
And
18.
yes, and the damage would be 12 points because I rolled a 9 plus 3 is 12.
Okay, yeah, you smack this guy and like his body like flies. I mean, there's like a little crackle of energy as well. No, no thunderbolt.
No
from the gods,
lightning.
but-
No, it's
Yeah.
just static. Like that's
But,
how
like,
much
I mean, his
how much
body-
energy.
Yeah, like his body, like physically, like flies through air has been hit by a really large object. You know, so gets thrown like a rag doll.
Yeah, skulls cave in as they collapse.
All right, so let's see. Torsten's really got nobody near him right now because he killed them all at this exact moment. Let's see. The fellows are going to try to like flatten Mizgit again, and they can't roll.
I don't get it. I don't get a swing at him.
Oh,
Oh,
he
you
hasn't.
didn't swing
He
it?
has,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, man. I just figured you were ineffectually doing nothing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm so bad.
AC4.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, that hits.
Where's my? Sorry, guys. I'm the noob.
You need D8. So
I'm just glad
Yeah.
I'll just try to give you this.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Thank you.
Oh. Oh, it's like a quark. It changed color. That's awesome.
It's the magic of the internet. All right.
Going dynamics, baby.
Oh. 2.
Okay. You don't kill them. All right. Now it's your turn.
Yeah.
Everyone, right? Everyone. Okay. Anyhow, these 3 guys. Okay. Well, one of them, you've got to make a avoidance saving throw.
Uh-oh.
One of them actually hit you.
This is Thule?
Overbearing. No.
No, Mizgit. They're trying to overbear.
Oh, Mizgit.
Now he's only facing 2 guys, right?
Fuck off.
Well, it's got 3.
I did not avoid shit.
You did not avoid. Okay.
I actually
hate to
just
do
went
this,
into
but-
the hug.
You're flanked. You're flanked. That's why I was glad you dropped
this guy knocks you prone. Boom, like you're on the ground. And the what you're going to have to do is try to escape via an extraordinary feat of strength. And the reason you have to do an extraordinary feat of strength and not a test of strength is these other guys, as you're trying to like escape, are going to be like piling on top of you.
Great.
Although, wait, you know what?
Dogpile on the magpie. Dogpile on the magpie.
I won't. You know what? I'm not going to be unfair. Depends on where you are on initiative next round. Okay. If you guys win initiative, you're only still going to have this one dude on you. If you lose initiative, then you're going to have all 3 of them on you. Then you're going to do the extraordinary feat of strength to try to get. Yeah. So anyhow.
Aloy. Focus.
We'll see what we can do.
All right. Let's see what you can do.
But we're still getting attacked, right?
Yeah.
Yep,
We got
sure.
Aloy and Tool need some action.
Okay. So yeah. So I'm gonna get attacked by a couple dudes.
One dude.
Oh.
Because I killed the other 2.
Okay.
No, I don't know how many dudes there are.
Yeah, a couple of them around too. Let's see. And one actually hits armor class 0. And let me see if he hits it again. What's your armor class?
3.
Okay, he does not. So we do not confirm the critical because he did roll a natural 20. And this fellow hits you for 2 points of damage. And finally, Thule. And then I have to run upstairs to help my girlfriend for a second. While you guys figure out what your situation is.
Tool gets like
Whoa.
6 attacks or something crazy like that.
No, are they attacking me or am I attacking them?
No, they're attacking you. They're
That's what I
attacking you.
thought.
Oh dear. And what's your armor class, dude?
It's 5.
Okay. Oh, okay. So 1 hits.
All right.
1 hits, and they got these other 2 which rolled. Both of them rolled 20s, and I have to see if they rolled if they confirm the 20s.
Part of my French,
Okay.
folks.
Holy mackerel! One roll another 20. Okay. So let's roll a d6 and find out how much damage he does.
There
rolled a
is
6.
no Dell, only Thule.
I know.
Now, there is no Thule, only Dell.
I rolled a 6. Hold on.
Oh my god.
All right, let's see. Hold on for a second. I rolled a 6. Yeah. Hold on, man.
Roll the 6. Jeez.
Yeah, I just gotta get to the part.
He wants
I
to
gotta
do
do
the
the critical.
math.
Oh, it's 3 times damage. Okay. 3 times
I'm going
damage.
down.
So wait,
And when you say 3 times damage, is it 3 times the dice plus 3 times the modifier, or
it is what it is. I mean,
I have no idea. I'm asking.
I don't know. I don't know.
No, the
It's 3
modifier.
times the dice.
No, the modifier is
number
not
of dice.
multiplied.
Yeah,
It's not. It's just a dice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm doing is these guys are doing D8 because they are, they've got bigger weapons, and so I'm rolling the D8 for the other hit, and then 3D8 for that. So we'll see how much damage you take. Holy mackerel!
Yeah.
Took 16. I rolled 2 8s.
There is no
23. You 26 points of damage.
Oh yeah, that's down.
And
That's
you had
down.
what?
They
3 hit points? 6 hit points?
at 4 because they're not
Okay.
going to.
So it's
So I'm gonna
negative
go help my
19.
girlfriend for a second. So you guys discuss what
Yeah.
what just happened.
Discuss. Yeah. So negative 19. So there is no fool.
Yeah, there's no
only
coming
Del.
back from that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
But one thing I noticed we didn't do was if we were facing 3, they got the flank, I believe, right?
Oh.
Or we didn't get the flank on that creature that was above us at one time. So that's one thing we got to remember.
But so you get a flank? I thought you had to do like a shield wall.
I'm just
No. There's a flank bonus if I think it's 3 or 4 on 1.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a +1 to hit.
Well, yeah, but you could argue. Well, it's 3 attacking each of us, but we're not alone, right? Well, I guess
But that I'm just saying
it's
that
overwhelming numbers. Yeah, I guess. Okay.
if y'all can use that to your advantage.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, but-
reckless fighting too to give you
Yeah.
another boost.
Whatever
I'm
we
I'm out of it.
use to our advantage, they can use as well. So as you
I
have-
guess I can step in the shoes of what's his face.
Who?
Tart, the little wannabe, the piss boy that was that had followed me. Tarkle or whatever his name is.
Takala.
Takala.
He's not a piss boy. He's a chimerical tribesman, man. He's cool. These are like
And don't
I'm just
insult
saying.
don't insult your next character, man.
Yeah,
Come
there
on.
you go.
Yeah.
It's like play it cool, man. Play it cool.
He's running over there with the bucket to scoop up my remains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Call me a piss boy.
yeah. I'm gonna show you now. Yeah. Let's put
Jesus
that to the
Christ.
test. Yeah.
I'm running over there scooping up the entrails.
these fighters are tough, man.
Where is the flanking bonus?
It's in okay. Defender. Okay.
Oh, it's in the modifiers. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I just want
It's
to read
flanked.
it.
Defender is flanked. -1 armor.
There it
class.
is. Oh, okay. So it balances out because you have
Yeah.
+1 from the high ground. So I
Yeah.
guess it's
Okay.
it's no modifier on your.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
okay, so Thul is dead. I believe that he's taken by any way the rules read.
Oh, yeah.
He's taken way too much damage.
Yeah.
What'd you finally get? Where were you down to?
Negative
Negative what?
19, I believe.
Negative
Okay,
19.
that's pretty good. Yeah, so it's pretty ugly death.
Yeah.
Yeah, they skewered me in half.
It's pretty ugly death. Okay.
How many
And
guys
let's
have we
see.
killed?
Oh man, you guys have killed quite a few of them. I think we're like
I killed 2.
Right.
How many did Jose get? Jose got at least 3.
He got all of them, I think. Yeah.
So he's got like
Yeah.
5, and we killed 4 more coming up the hill. So we killed 9.
And Miz
Yeah.
killed the big guy. I
Yeah,
mean,
well, temporarily killed the big
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
yeah.
No,
I
he's-
think I got like 9 down.
So we
he's
got 9 down. There were like 20 to begin with. So we're down to 11 guys. I mean, it's much
Right.
better odds.
So this
Right,
so
exactly.
his unconsciousness lasts for 6 rounds.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
We've got
Awesome
So-
job.
yeah.
So,
we declare.
we
you
keep
declare.
swimming, keep swimming.
I'm gonna move and help the magpie.
Ooh,
Tag one of them guys.
Which go ahead. Were you about to say something, Jim?
Oh,
You're
no,
declaring next.
thank you.
Oh, that was a thank you.
Yeah.
Which guy would you like to take over now, Thul, that wants to avenge?
I was trying to remember. Angram remembers his name.
I told you, you should
Takala,
just take Takala because you just
Takala.
insulted
Takala.
him. So now I think it's
Yeah.
proper that you take over him. All right, so I'm going to attack the one guy that's with me, and I guess until the reinforcements arrive. And
Right.
Torsten is helping Misgood by killing somebody.
Yeah, this guy's got 3 guys with him, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
kill
so-
one of them.
Yeah.
Or attack one of them.
Attack one of them. And I guess Takala is joining the fray. So awesome.
Okay.
So here we go. Initiative. Survey says.
Do I have an option to try and break?
You got a 4.
Yeah, on your action.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
5.
Good.
4. So you guys got to go first. So yeah. So your action is going to be a little bit easier. Is it?
Okay.
At this point, only one dude is on you.
So I'm doing a feat of strength.
Yeah, but you have the lowest dexterity, so you're going last.
All right, so I'm gonna chop.
That actually may work out in my favor.
Do I get an attack from behind since these guys declare that they're piling on Misgut?
Yeah, I'm looking for the.
Please don't miss. Please don't miss. Please don't miss.
Yeah, attacking right in the melee. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think
rear attack is +2.
Yeah, I would say you can attack this guy if you're. Yeah. I'm gonna say. You know what? You just got it.
I'm not saying that I'm attacking the guy who's already on top of him. I'm saying I'm attacking one of the guys who's
one of the other guys.
that's gonna dogpile.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm assuming that's what they were declaring, right?
Yeah. Okay, so you can, definitely.
Excellent. So that's 16 armor class 3.
Okay, yeah, you hit this guy.
6 hits.
Oh yeah, you kill him. So there's like splatter of blood all over Misket's face. Is this, and then
epic.
Yeah, I guess that.
Trevor, count the dead.
All right, Angram.
He's a room grabber. He's used to it.
Armor class, hang on, 6. Armor class 6. Does that hit?
Yeah.
You do.
Oh,
you
awesome.
do. Okay.
So that is a 5 + 3 is 8 points of damage.
Okay, another dude goes down, like just smushed. Once again, with like electrical crackling, but no like bolts of lightning. Just kind of like it's
Now, Angram, they're one hit die.
That hammer.
No, not a fighter. Yeah.
That hammer smashes their head like a melon. That's awesome.
Not like a melon.
Like bones cracking and ribs.
Just like Gallagher.
All right,
Gallagher. That's the guy.
Yeah.
All right, Mizget, you have to make a test of strength in order to get out.
Wait, a test of strength?
Yeah,
test
that's the first one.
So it's a D12.
Okay, so I've got
a D6, no?
D6, yeah.
D6. I'm sorry, D6. Yeah.
D6.
Yeah,
so is it 1, 2, 3, or is it
your choice, man? However you want to do it. It's 1, 2, 3 technically.
Okay, then I'll do 1, 2, 3 because I don't want that kind of guilt on me. 2.
Yeah.
Oh, you're able to break out. You're able to roll out from this guy's overbearing. Okay, cool. Because that's your pretty much your action for this round.
Yep, I'm okay with that.
All right, then
Takala.
Takala goes.
Yeah, I'm slinging my bucket and running over. Did I have a sword? And
they've got short swords. They're 0 level people, so they you're using
that's
the
fine.
0 level
I just didn't know
table.
what it had. 0
Just
level.
tell me what you roll, and I'll tell you what you hit.
Yeah, running up to the closest one. You killed my master. Oh, geez, Louise. I rolled a 4.
Okay, excellent.
I'm on a roll. Wow. I gotta change.
And the other two guys now things are getting crazy here. So your other two fellows or one fellow.
Here, take this one. This one's been doing well.
Yeah, Boog is and he rolls a flipping 20.
And this Oba. Oba's alive.
Oba's okay. Abba. Okay, I'm sorry. Boog misses Abba because I rolled a 3 with this other die. Abba actually hits somebody. Let's see. Does he hit him again? Yes. Abba actually does just critical damage. And
oh my god!
Man, he rolled a 6.
Well, they're down to like 8 guys.
Yeah, Abba just does 10 points of damage on this guy. And like smushes a guy with a short sword. You can't believe it. He's killed. It's his first battle. Yes.
I did it with my spear.
And what percentage of population loss do they have another morale check?
There's 6 of us and 8 of them now. They're below their 50% mark.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. And okay, so let's see. At this point, I think another morale check is they're doing good. However, on their turn, the biggest thing that's going on is the 2 fighters that have just killed Thule are dragging the unconscious shaman back down the hill.
Yeah, you take his head off.
And And one is yelling to the other guy, "Come on, come on!" So the other fellows are getting the idea that maybe they should split.
Okay.
So even though they haven't failed morale, they're doing like a bit of an expeditious, retreat and regrouping. And the side just hangs in the air for a little while, and then the side disappears. So what are you guys doing now? Are you guys following them and trying to wipe them out?
No, I'm gonna attack another of the guys that's still on Misgood, right? I'm not focusing on that. There's two guys attacking the magpie, so I'm gonna attack them next round.
Okay.
Do I need to stand before I can swing?
So that's a move action. That's
okay. Move action. You're good. You can stand in.
Okay. I'm going to be standing and trying to take a swing.
Okay. What's everybody else going to do?
I'm going to run and grab the trident and hurl it at the retreating band.
Okay.
Trying to take out the shaman.
I'll try to smack one guy if I can. Why not? I mean, tide of battle seems to be turning. So
you're gonna try. Oh, you're gonna try to like throw this trident at the shaman that's being dragged by the two fighters. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Cool.
Okay, here we go. Survey says 5 initiative again.
I just rolled a 6.
Damn.
Oh, killing me, Beavis.
Oh, you have no idea.
He did already. He already did.
So.
Yeah. Literally.
All right. So there's only one person that's going to try to attack each one of you as they're trying to retreat.
Okay.
And so let's see. They're hitting armor class. You're better than 5, right? It's the highest they hit. With the exception of, in the meantime, Takala is running full steam at these fellas. Oh, you killed my best. We're gonna try to throw it down. And
friend.
so
We were not their master. Friend.
Yeah, their friend. And so, one of them, looks at the other and like, "You got to be kidding me!" And drops his half of the shaman and decides to attack this upstart. And so he hits armor class 2.
Ouch.
And
he's got 8 hit points, man. He can take it.
I know. It has 4 hit points.
Yeah,
4 hit points.
He's still there in the fight. Yeah, awesome.
Fight. And he's going to save his third attack for the second half of the round.
Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can smack me one last guy before he goes. And that is, oh my God.
I hit AC 7 and AC 5 with my 2 attacks.
Okay.
I hit armor class 3, and I do 12 points of damage again.
Oh, yeah. No, the other person's like flying through the air.
7! Start screaming.
Down the hill.
How many are left? Yeah.
Yeah.
Does the 7 hit? Or
yeah.
Oh,
yeah. No, yeah. Just roll damage twice.
That guy takes, he only takes 3 hits, so he's still alive, right?
All together?
That's all with your bonus damage?
1 plus 2, man. That's all I got.
All right.
So the second attack would have been on him too. And the second attack does 7 hits. So.
Yeah.
6 guys left.
Okay.
They are now
we're
now even. Yeah. There's 6 of us and 6 of them, man.
I hit 6.
Yes. And Argos. Okay. Yep.
And it is a D10 for my damage.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
Decent.
You don't kill the guy.
Wounded. That guy was wounded. He had wounded.
Okay.
For 2.
Yeah. Is that the?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. You just killed the guy.
Yeah.
5. We are now outnumbering them.
Takala.
Takala. Yeah. Come on, Takala.
Okay. Now I already declared that I was running to throw it.
Spear. Yeah.
Right. He ran up and gave me some throwing it.
So throw it. Get the wizard.
You can do it. Oh, geez. Well, I rolled a 9.
Damn.
A 9. It lands on the ground. Yeah. It lands on the ground like between his legs.
Jason says that we're covered in the blood of our enemies and Tool's blood.
Okay. and so it's his turn. The last part of the phasing round, after he's done this, and he misses you. So he misses.
Yeah, when I threw it.
Well, there's more of us and less of them. I say we press the advantage. Don't let them retreat.
Right.
So I'm going to attack one.
See if you can kill the fighter. See if you can kill one of the fighters.
Yeah, I'll go for one of the fighters. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go back up to Kala.
And I'll go for the other fighter because Jim's got nobody left, right? So
yeah.
Roll initiative, man.
Okay. And Takala's attacking as well, right? So
yeah.
A deuce.
Service says 4.
Okay, you guys go first.
Excellent. That is armor class 5. Does armor class 5?
No, yeah. Oh, these fellas
on the fighter.
Yeah.
On the fighter?
I think they're armor class 5. Let me just double check. They're armor class 5. Yep.
All right. So he takes 5 plus 3, 8 points of damage.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. You kill him.
Torsten leaps down the hill at the guy who's still dragging the shaman. And although again I don't like crit rules, I rolled a 20.
Okay, cool. Did you confirm
Let's see if I can confirm it.
Come on, baby.
That's 16. That's armor class 3.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do it. Then just roll that d6. See where you land, man.
I roll my a 5.
Okay.
Is that times 3? I think it is.
Yeah, I think it's 3. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3. Last 2, 5, and 6.
So that's oh my god, 21 hits.
Nice. Oh yeah. You just obliterate this guy.
So I avenged Thule.
Yes.
Who is awaiting you in hell?
Blood sprays everywhere. And the other couple. I think there's a couple guys left, and they're just bolting at this point. They're
Oh,
but the shaman is unconscious. Too bad for him. We're cutting the head. Then I'm smacking the head with the hammer a couple of times, 8 or 10 times to be.
Let me get this straight. So you want me to cut his head off and then you're gonna smash it?
And then I'm gonna smash it. Because he woke up from that fire.
Yeah.
He's not waking up anymore. They're gonna send a different shaman after us after this.
Yeah. So you wanted the hammer? This the hammer you wanted?
You obliterate his head. Anything else you're doing before we close the session?
I'm looting him. He's got more bling than me. I'm not okay with that.
See, I let the mercenaries go for that. But I'm building
you still got his cape.
That's the leader's cape.
This is really important.
I want the shaman stuff.
Guys, this is really important. We have to do something really important before we loot. We're waving our weapons and jeering at them. Run, you cowards! That will teach you to face the Iron Eagle.
To the hills.
Nice.
From back when you came.
Yeah. And we're making a pyre for poor Thule.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
None of these guys have more than a couple coppers or so on them. Let me just make sure that's not.
Check their teeth.
They're all filed.
Way to go, murder hobo.
Make a necklace out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, just got the crazy freaking. I'm sorry. Every dude has about 5 GP equivalent of coins.
Okay.
So you got 18 guys. You got 18 guys.
90 gold pieces. All right.
Gold pieces.
Yeah,
That's pretty good. Yeah.
He's keeping track of our money.
Yeah, Jose is the
the
accountant in this game. Yes.
Right.
He's our treasurer.
The fighters have another 10 GP worth of coin on them each. So you got you're up to 100. Yeah, nearly 110.
Nice.
And he found, on the other hand, not so much for coin.
Don't care.
His head doesn't look so good. He's got a lot of. That's looking a lot of amulets just look like they're nothing special. They've got the the ASSH symbol on them like that. And there's stuff with some metal and bone, but nothing like precious metal or what have you. But he's got this really interesting looking ring on his hand.
For good measure, I'm going to take out my dagger and saw off the finger. I don't have to, but I'm going to.
Okay, saw off the finger.
And pull the ring off the other direction.
That's really hard.
Well, how far up the ring?
It's like kind of like fused to him.
Oh,
Fused to that finger. It's
cool. Well, then
it's gonna take some doing.
Oh, well, then I'll just keep the finger.
Just burn the finger.
Does he look? Once
Put some butter on it.
Once we see, he's all bloodied and all, but does he look like he's been through a fire? I'm just asking because okay. No, it doesn't. All right.
And actually, like, I mean, to be fair, like the fire that was there wasn't this big giant blazing thing. It was more like, colored smoke type stuff. But no, he doesn't look like he's been through a fire.
Okay.
Some of his clothes look like he might have been through a fire.
His clothes do. Okay. Interesting. Woo.
So it's,
difficult for him to come back with like no head because it's pulp right now.
You might just but you're not sure. Like, it's going to take some doing to get that ring off of that finger. I don't know. You might have to like destroy the finger.
Yeah,
might take a little bit of doing.
Okay, we'll work on that later. Right now, I'm fine with taking his finger.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you're on thin ice, and now you're just taking the finger. You're gonna get. He gave you the finger.
Yep.
As the session closes.
Nice.
Wow.
And
how much XP does Thule get?
Oh. He doesn't get any. That's one of the great.
Carry the 2.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that math.
Look on the bright side. Yeah.
I can't believe you guys actually were able to take out half the group. That was good.
We took out more than half.
Well, I mean, like half of the initial group that was chasing you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The creatures that you woke up. That took a lot of them.
That was a good plan, and it worked.
And those creatures are like, I mean, they're the gazetteer. They're supposed to be there, and they're supposed to be really pissed off.
Awesome. That's great. I don't even want to know what they are. It was awesome.
As a point of note, Mizgit will take a long, full drink from his horn. And restore 2 hit points.
But I can't find where I wrote the XP from the previous one. I know it was 700 and something, but I can't.
I took the 10%. No, it was 411. And
that was the first one.
The second one
was 7 something.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a second helping of XP. See, I didn't even get that one.
Yeah, we were all like 1200 or something. Yeah.
Oh, so who has? Anybody have it?
Well, see, here's the thing.
I don't have an extra.
This session, like when I give you the XP, it's divided by 3.
Yeah.
So, who will show up to take the place? Will Takala become a first level fighter? Hey, it's always an option. I
can always dream. Yeah.
I the thing is, like, I give you the option, like, one of these guys kind of like, do the Matrix thing. But he's gonna be a young kid. I mean,
we set up the smoke signal and all that, so reinforcements are on the way.
Reinforcements could show up. Yeah. Hey. Okay. We'll figure that stuff out. But that's pretty wild. I didn't think you guys I thought you guys were kind of screwed.
Yeah. I thought it's funny because I thought Mizgit was screwed.
Oh, I thought I was dead. I thought I was so dead.
And I started out with full hit points, and then I was the one that.
Well,
so
you got really lucky.
Anybody figure out why they didn't want to take Thule after they stung him?
Pushed him back down.
You told me, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. They probably wouldn't have taken Mizik either. You probably could have just let this thing fly away.
Any guesses? No guesses.
They're not children.
That's a good guess. That's a good guess.
Really close.
Not innocent.
Virgin.
Hey, really close. There you go. Not a virgin.
Damn right.
I'm not sure about Misgut, man.
Yes, that's what
Misgut wasn't real danger here. Yeah.
Okay,
I asked
guys,
myself.
the total for last time was 738 before any bonuses.
Right.
738. And the experience bonus is what? 10%?
Yes,
If I
sir.
recall correctly.
You do.
738.
I'm gonna jot that down here more organized. XP session 1 for 11, session 2, 738.
Just like that. I tell you, well, it's one thing though. Here, it's not as deadly as like BX. Like, you know, where you had to go to 0 and you're done.
Yeah.
But you know, it's not. I mean, even without the critical, this guy was going to kill you because I mean, like, you know, the first things I rolled, like I rolled like 8, 8, 7, and something. So it's more likely I was going to roll an 8 and a 7, and you were just going to take the hits. Because that's the one dangerous thing. If you're fighting fighters and you're first level, you got one hit die.
Yeah.
And D&D is deadly always. It's, you know, it's a D20, and somehow it comes up 20 more times than you would think.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess it's so memorable that it seems to come up all the time, right? And it's like, oh my God, a 20.
And Jay says 3 times crit is deadly. Yes, it is. Once you do a critical, actually, we're being nicer than raw. This is the only one of the only rules that it's an optional rule. Yeah. But every 20 is a critical hit, and I wanted to confirm the criticals so they didn't happen quite as often. But then you roll a d6 to find out if it's just +2 damage, times 2 damage, or times 3. It depends on your class. But yeah, if you're a fighter like 1
and 2 is
if you roll a 1 or
2
2 is +2. Yeah, 3 and 4 is
3 and 4
times
2.
5 and 6.
Yeah, 5 and 6 is, yeah. That's super deadly.
Yeah,
super deadly.
Yep.
And you guys did a good thing, like running away from the big giant creatures. That was very smart.
That was awesome. That was I
really
liked that entire.
I was so afraid of something like that being in the lake too. I was like, oh, there's gonna be something under this ice.
We deserve XPs for the guys the monsters chomped.
Yeah. Well, there is. I was reading. There's a whole thing about XP here that I wasn't following in terms of like showing up and so many XP per hour. So I've got to go back and do that. And like if you use an ability like creatively, so I have to go back and look and see if I can give you guys any more XP or should give you any more XP.
I feel like I use my abilities creatively all the time.
We're pretty creative. Yeah.
we're actually lucky.
The combat here is awesome, but I think the most amusing part of it is Ivan's face when he hears our plans.
Yeah.
We're going into the ice, and Ivan is like, "What?"
He's getting off the horse and smacking.
It's like what? I'm like, what? And also I'm thinking, I was like, is don't break the ice with the guy in the chair. Like, just everything collapses in. You guys all just go in the water. Like,
we're lucky only one of us bit the dust. I mean, from the series of things that's happened like consecutively.
If you had rolled a natural 20 doing that, it would not have been good. Like hitting the ice.
Lightning would have hit. And
it would have been bad. It just would have been
TPK.
Oh yeah, it was bad. Well, I don't know about TPK, but you would have been floating in the water with the thing.
And really cold water too.
And really cold water, but like with the thing that's really pissed off. Like you would have the ice.
Yeah, the only good thing was Jose's plan to tie the rope to Arngrim, because he could have run right and so maybe pulled him out of the water with a horse.
All right, guys, but we'll close the curtain here, and wow, you managed to make a cool stand, you know. Against those guys.
That burning the pyre of Thule on top of that, added him to that fire, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we made it in your pyre's in the middle of that hill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Calling
the beacon, and the beacon that we use will put more firewood and
but we do need you to post your character sheet because we're looting the hell out of your body too.
There you go.
Yeah, that's just your husk at this point.
Nah, come on, he's a Viking. We bury him with his weapons and his enemy's weapons.
Right. Just lay that trident across me,
Yeah. We put the enemy's weapons at your feet, and full Viking.
I can't believe though, like a 1, a 3, and a 5. I was like, forget it.
I told you,
I'm stumbling back, you know.
I've told you to melt those dice down. You know, several
I know, but I
times.
bought a new set. That
Yeah,
was what was
Mike-
crazy. It was working last time.
So yeah.
Turn it back on.
Yeah.
All for a hammer, says Jason.
Yeah.
All for a hammer. Yeah.
Yeah, Jason, ASSH is just fantastic. It's like perfect cross of
Really
BX
good.
and AD&D.
I'm resistant.
I'm having a lot of
it.
fun with it.
Yeah.
I really am. And you guys know that I'm more sci-fi than this world.
And I resisted it. I thought it was going to be 1E with all the bad things of 1E. And it's like, oh God, this is just a retroclone. And then I read it and this is like, oh my God, this is not just a retroclone. It's a remix and it's an edited version. And there are some very good creative choices and they fixed the thief. And it's just amazing. I'm really,
And unarmed
really
comic
impressed.
actually works.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like you get in some serious trouble, if that continued.
Yeah.
Like that was the big plan. Like if these guys actually got on top of you when you were trying to escape the thing, the plan was to try to overbear you.
Yeah. The good
yeah.
thing, the only good thing is if they tried to overbear Thule, he would have attacked
Right.
3
A lot,
times,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because the first attack he gets it because of the weapon class. So he would have attacked all 3 guys and then come on 3 more, assuming they survived, right?